Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3 of the bike tutorial. So in the first part we set up our references, and in the second part we basically did our rim, our spokes and our gear. So what we're going to have a look at next is to do the tyre. So let's just jump out of render, go to design. Okay, and let's have a go at doing our tyre. So what we'll do is let's go to, I think the best way to go about it. Okay. Originally, in our first sketches, we had that profile, and then somewhere deep inside here, if I turn off all these bodies, so if I turn off, let's grab all of these. There should be. Where is it? Okay, it's not there. Well, that's annoying. Okay, let's turn all those back on again. Okay, either way, so we had that profile that we sort of revolved around. So what we're going to do is the same sort of thing. So just to make sure we got something to revolve around, I'm going to go to construct and axis through a cylinder and grab that, hit OK, and then I'm just going to make it bigger. And you can just make it bigger by hovering over it and then grabbing. So if I get rid of that, and you just drag it like that. Okay, so only reason I did that, it just means that I can use that as something to revolve around. Alright, so let's now go to, so that should be on a plane hopefully. So if I go to a plane, and I feel like that will be the one. It will be. Alright, so let's go to sketch. And I'm going to turn that sketch off because I don't need that anymore. Right, let's do rectangle, do center rectangle. In fact, first of all, let's just do a line here as a reference. The whole reason I'm doing that is so I can find the exact middle. Let's go to create rectangle, I'll do center rectangle, and then boom, I found the middle. And then okay, I'm going to come about there. And then I'm going to edit this slightly. So let's do okay, let's now turn off bodies. Let's turn off rim. Okay, there we go. Just like that. Let's do a line like that. Okay, let's trim these parts off. Let's select these and delete them because we don't want them. Okay. Now let's go to fillet. And to bring it in a bit more. Okay. Like that. Then let's select the whole thing. So double click, right click, move, just bring it down. Obviously it's not touching right there, but no one's going to see that, so I think we'll get away with it. Let's go OK. Finish. Okay, and then let's go to revolve. Let's grab our profiles. Let's grab our axis, which is that one. Go to new body. Like that, and we've got our tyre. So don't forget as well, we do have our reference images here that I've sort of been ignoring for the most part because it was just about getting the overall sizes right. It doesn't matter that we're slightly smaller there, to be honest with you. I'm just sort of going by what I feel looks right. It's just there as a general guide more than anything. Okay, so we've got a tyre there. So what we want to do is try and make that look a little bit more tire-like. I'm happy relative with the overall size. So there's a couple of things. I want to try and put some tread on there. So let's have a look at back wheel tread. Okay, so see anything that sort of takes our fancy. We don't want anything too complex. Okay, let's go for something kind of like that. All right. So the way I see it, a couple of different ways of doing it. So let's go to construct offset plane. Let's grab this plane here. Let's just drag it up. So that's just above. All I'm trying to do is make that above this actual wheel here. Now the first way I did this when I did it originally was I kind of extruded down, but I want to try something else, see if it works. Okay. So let's go to P for project. Let's project the whole thing there. And then let's just in bodies, right click, isolate, so it's just that left. All right. So we want, I'm going for this sort of look here. Okay, let's see. Let's go to ellipse. Okay. Can I find the middle there? Yes. P. There we go. That's what I wanted. The middle is there. Right, what have I just turned off? Sketches. Oh, there you go. That's why that wasn't working. Okay, so right, yeah, let's go to create. Let's go ellipse. Can I trim that bit? I can. Does that now find the middle? It does. Look at that, I'm genius. Let's make that a bit fatter. Ellipse in the middle. Let's come out about there. Like that. Okay, then let's offset that inwards. Like that. Then let's trim. You don't need to trim these, but I like to have like neat-ish looking sort of sketches so I can see how it's going to look. And then let's can I fill it that? Will it let me? Why won't you let me grab that? No, okay. Right, so first thing I did before originally was I just sort of like extrude it downwards. I want to see if emboss works. It might not, let's just see. Face. No, okay, I didn't think it would, but I want to just try, just to see. Oh, now we know. Alright, let's go to E for extrude. Let's grab those profiles. Okay, and then what we'll do, again, let's try something else first. Okay, let's go cut. Okay, and then let's fill it. Okay, let's not fill it even. Okay, so you will work. Let's do like that. You not work? No. Why are you not working? Right, let's delete that one. Let's just see, can I do this? Fill it. Can I fill it? Yeah. Yes, I can. Okay. Excuse me. Let's do that. Since it won't let me do it in the sketch. Okay. Now, will you let me fill it with face? Yes, you will. Okay. Progress. Right, so we fill it with that. Now, will you let me fill it with this? Yes, you. Oh, look at that. Problem solving at its finest. Okay. How far can I fill it you? Oh, no, that's too much. Something like that. Okay. Now let's go to create pattern, circular pattern. Let's go to features. Let's grab one of those. Axis. Let's grab this. Alright, this is going to slow down my computer quite a bit, but let's. Okay, I don't want to touch anything while it's computing what I'm doing. Otherwise it's going to crash, so let's just wait a second. Okay, let's try. Okay, let's see what happens. Now, the reason it's taken quite a long time is it is quite a complex thing I've asked it to do, and sometimes Fusion does have a little hissy fit sometimes, for want of a better term. Okay, that's okay. And then last thing I want to do, just to make it look a little bit more 3D-y, is let's bring that out a little bit. Because, oh, I should have checked. Okay, hang on. Edit feature, what did I do? Let's do 0.4. Okay. The reason I'm doing this is then what we'll do is we'll fill it this, and 0.4 might be too much, but we'll find out in a second. Bring it all the way over. Is that then just makes it look a little bit more like a blown up tyre. Do the same on the other side. Of that E, and then we did. Did I do 4 or point? No, I did not do 4. I did 0.4. All right. All right. Let's then go to fillet. And then let's just bring that all the way over. Okay. Now I would like a little bit more tread on the tyres, but for what we're doing, I think we're probably okay. I don't want my risk. My computer crashing. Like I've got a pretty hefty laptop, so normally it should handle things okay. But Fusion sometimes doesn't like stuff like that. But if you want to have more, literally go to your circular pattern and sort of up that number up. Right, let's go to A, and I think I've already got a rubber bumpy, so let's grab that, put that in. Let's right click and isolate. I can turn sketches off. Now, I don't want that going to be black because then it's quite hard to see what's going on. You can kind of see. Let's have a look. Let's turn that off as well, actually, while we're at it. What colour rim do I want? Need some inspiration. I quite like orange. Orange is my favourite colour. Let's go with orange. Let's mess this up completely while we're at it, shall we? So I did that as... Is there a powder coat orange? Powder coat red. Okay. Can I make that orange? Do I want a light orange? Okay, there we go. The only reason I did that was there's too much black. We're not goth over here, we like things to stand out a bit. Alright, so let's just have a little look at that rendering, see how that looks. I'm going to need to save that first, don't I? Let's save. Okay, let's do a local render. Let's have a look. That's all good. We'll copy that over for the front tyre, and then next video we'll have a go at doing the bike frame. This is definitely the busiest part. The wheels, there's a lot more detailed stuff to it that's already rendered. Okay, so you can see the details in there. I'm quite happy with that. So let's go to design. All right. So back wheel is done. Now, obviously it's slightly different because it's got a gear on it. So let's now, so that is what, okay. Okay, I can't spell, but we'll leave that as, I don't think that's right, but we'll leave it as it is. All right. Let's now go to canvases. That's the one. Okay. What we do want to do, if this will work, is let's go to new component, call that back wheel. Okay, right, now hopefully if this works, drag that into bike wheel. There we go. So I can turn that off and on. So I've got that as a component now. Ideally what you should do is each time you do this is make a new component from scratch, but I've never, that's best practice, and I don't always do best practice because I got no excuses, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Okay. What we want to do then is let's copy, paste, and paste new. And we want to do paste new because we are going to make some changes. So we're going to move this over here. Hit OK. Let's call this, make that back wheel. Let's call that front wheel. Okay, Now the reason why I've done that, now you'll see now it's like shaded out, because once I've got this little circle here, it means I've got certain components I'm focusing on. That's capture position. If I want to change that, I can just have it all back on there. What I do want to do, front wheel, focus on that one, and then let's just go to, where is it? I want the gear. Let's isolate. Okay, so what we don't need is the gear on the front wheel, so we want to just get rid of that bit. So let's do offset, and then split body, split this using that as a splitting tool, and then we can get rid of not that one, because that is what we want. That's what we don't want, so let's remove that. Okay, and then what we can do is let's go to, no, wait a second, let's keep that there. Let's do an offset from here, and then let's do a mid-plane just so we know it's exactly the right place. Okay, and then I can turn you off, and you off. Okay, and now we're going to go to create, mirror, body, this. Okay, there we go. So I've now gone from having that as a geared thing at the front to being how it should be, where it's not, because at the front obviously there are no gears. So it is slightly different. So now if we I have isolated, and I don't want to do that anymore. Unisolate all. There we go. And then let's turn those off. Let's go to canvas and let's just turn that off. Okay, so quite quickly we've gone from having one wheel with everything we need on it to 2 wheels, and we made a slight little change there. Let's just jump into render. Let's see how we're looking. Let's just do a quick little in-canvas render. We will do a nice little render at the end of it. I will also maybe have a little go at putting this into Keyshot and rendering it. So if anyone's into Keyshot, it's quite fun to little play around because it looks super nice on it. Okay, 2 wheels down. So what we'll do is we'll stop there, and in the next video we'll start to do the bike frame. If you got any questions? Hopefully you found that useful. Any questions, let me know. We either message me on YouTube or designwithsimon@outlook.com is my email address if you want to ask me anything.